Buongiorno e ciao a tutti. I'm Aaron, your instructor here at 99 Problemi. This is a tutorial to follow up on a previous video on possessive adjectives. And here I'm addressing a unique way that possessive adjectives are treated when describing family members. So what we're going to be doing here is looking at those rules and looking at the exceptions to the rules, and then we'll be doing some exercises to show that you understand. First, let's look again at the table of possessive adjectives. And if you still need clarification on these, you can look at a previous video where I address how these work. And I have inserted a link below for that video. So take a look if you're interested and you still have questions about how these work. So possessive adjectives end up working a little bit differently with singular family members, and fairly simply put, when you're modifying a singular family member with a possessive adjective, you drop the article. So if you wanted to say my mother, you would be thinking la mia madre, but you would have to drop off the la because it's a singular family member. Same thing with mio padre. You would think that it would be il mio padre, but because it's singular, you have to drop the il. And the major exception for this is loro. Anytime you use loro, you have to use an article, even with its singular family member. So, if you wanted to say their father, il loro padre. Using possessive with plural family members follows straightforward rules. If it's plural, you use the article. So my cousins is I miei cugini. Their grandmothers, le loro nonne. Pretty much what you'd expect. If you're using singular family members with diminutive forms, such as mamma or papa or babbo, these you would expect to drop the article, but in fact, probably because they're diminutive, they keep the article. So, your mother is la tua mamma, your mom, la tua mamma, and my father is il mio babbo. If you have possessives used with family members that are modified by a suffix, for example, il mio fratellino, even though it's a singular family member, because it's modified by a suffix, the ino, that diminutive suffix that makes things smaller, so a little brother, you need an article. Il mio fratellino. My little cousin, la mia cuginetta. Instead of mia cuginetta, it is la mia cuginetta. If you're using possessives with family members modified by an adjective, it's a similar rule. You need an article. For saying, say, an older sister, or my older sister in this case, you have to say la mia sorella maggiore. And because of the maggiore, you need an article on your possessive adjective. My beloved mother is la mia amata madre. And again, same rule. You need an article because of the adjective. And here are some common pitfalls. One is using mia familia versus la mia familia. For some reason, people seem to think that that mia familia is some kind of singular family member, but it's not. It's just it's just the family unit, so it's not a member, so it's la mia familia. And the other one that people sometimes fall into is saying mio cane versus il mio cane. And as much as we consider dogs and cats to be parts of the family, and they are not considered grammatically to be members of the family. So in that case, you keep the article. Okay, let's put these to use with some exercises. And be sure to have a pen and paper ready. You're going to need them to write down the examples and answer. Let's do a couple of examples together to be sure that you're on the right track. So try 1 and 2 right now. Okay, so if you want to say my sister, you're going to say mia sorella. Again, singular family member, no articolo. Nonno, you want to say your, the singular form of nonno, and that's tuo nonno again. Not il tuo nonno, not la mia sorella, but mia sorella and tuo nonno because they're singular family members. Alright, you can pause the video now and do 3 through 10. And when you're ready, just start the video up again. And I'll give you the answers and tell you why they are the way they are. Okay, for number 3, the amico, a friend, you want to say his friend. It's il suo amico. Again, not a family member. So you need the article. And in this case, il suo amico is correct. Cane. Il suo cane. 5. The sorella minore. You want to say a younger sister. That is la sua sorella minore. Notice the capital S for the U formal, for the lay form. In the formal, the your is capitalized. Our grandmother for nonna is nostra nonna, singular family, no articolo. Fratellino is il suo fratellino. Again, the article comes back because of the suffix ino at the end. Your plural, sorella, your sister. That is vostra sorella, singular family member, no articolo. Familia is la loro familia. Loro, again, does not change. So no matter what the gender of the thing you're modifying, it is always loro. Il loro, la loro, I loro, and le loro. Zio is il loro. Let's do a few more. And take a second and pause the video and do 11 through 20. And start it back up when you're ready. Okay, 11. Aunt, your aunt, all of you guys' aunt. It's such an awkward thing to talk about the you plural in English. So this one is vostra zia. No surprises there. Singular family member, no articolo. 12. Fratello maggiore is il suo fratello maggiore. Again, we have a modifying adjective, maggiore, and therefore the article comes back. Nipoti, I loro nipoti. We have plural family members, so the article returns. Cugini, I tuoi cugini, again, plural family members. The article comes back. My family, la mia famiglia. Sorella, your formal sorella. Sua sorella, again, singular family member, no articolo. Babbo, this is a diminutive, so becomes il tuo babbo. The article comes back. E ti nonna, my grandmother. Mia nonna. Your sisters. Le tue sorelle, plural family member. Articolo and cane. My dog is il mio cane. So this concludes the lesson on possessive adjectives with family members. Keep practicing, and if you'd like to get notifications about videos as they are released, be sure to subscribe to 99 Problemi. Grazie.